right, everybody, welcome back. We are doing a deep dive today, going right into the center of Bangkok,
Oh, yeah.
the Phra Nakhon District.
Love it.
And, if you're listening to this, you probably already know what's so cool about Bangkok.
It's such an incredible city.
It's such an incredible city. And if you've spent the day out there,
Yeah.
exploring the temples and the markets and all the amazing things that this city has to offer,
It's a vibrant place to be, that's for sure.
what's the one thing you need after a busy day like that?
Oh, some relaxation for sure.
A little relaxation.
Maybe a little refreshment.
Right. And so picture this. You're stepping into this charming little cafe.
Okay.
It's called Baan ThaTien Cafe.
I like it.
And I think, actually, before we go any further, we should probably thank our sponsors.
Oh, yes, of course.
So this deep dive is brought to you by the House of Pot Cannabis Dispensary.
The perfect sponsor for this episode, I think.
Perfect way to unwind after a day exploring Bangkok.
Absolutely.
And you can find them at 49122 Selam Plaza, Selam, Bangrak, Bangkok.
If you're looking for us, our address is also in the show notes.
Yes, definitely check the show notes.
But yeah, I mean, imagine yourself, now you're stepping into this Baan ThaTien Cafe.
Yeah.
You've had a busy day and you're just ready to relax.
So tell me a little bit more about Baan ThaTien.
Well, it's got such a cool location.
Yeah.
It's nestled in this part of the city where you really see the history of Bangkok.
Yeah, you said old and new.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you walk out of that cafe and you've got ancient temples just down the street.
Wow.
But then right next to them, you have these modern skyscrapers.
So it's not like one little area that's all the old stuff
No, it's all mixed together.
and another that's all the new stuff.
Right. You might see monks walking past a trendy cafe or street vendors selling traditional crafts right next to a designer boutique.
It's like layers of time right on top of each other.
Exactly. It's like a living, breathing tapestry of how Bangkok has evolved.
I love that. And, speaking of things that are close by,
Yeah.
I know there are a bunch of little places to eat really close to Baan ThaTien.
Oh, tons. You can literally walk out of the cafe and you're right there surrounded by amazing food.
What are some of your favorites?
Well, I'm a sucker for anything authentic.
Yeah.
So some of those smaller places that don't even have names sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the best. I mean, there's one just 14 meters away from the cafe.
Yeah.
Another one just 18 meters in the other direction.
That's so cool.
But if you're looking for something a little bit more upscale,
Yeah.
there's a place called The Gate nearby.
Yeah.
It's supposed to have fantastic traditional Thai cuisine.
Awesome. And I also read that there's a bank close by, too.
Oh, yeah. So am I.
I'm not even going to try to say that.
You got it. That's Krung Thai Bank.
Okay.
And it's a big deal in Thailand. I mean, it's a huge financial institution.
So what's it doing right in the middle of all this historical stuff?
Well, that's the point. I mean, Bangkok has grown so much economically, having that bank there right among the historical sites.
Yeah.
It shows how the city has developed into this global economic powerhouse.
It really makes you think about how tradition and progress can work together.
Yeah, they can. It's not one or the other. They coexist.
That's a really great point.
And they can even make each other stronger.
So if someone's listening to this and getting ready to book their ticket to Bangkok,
I hope so.
what is the best time to visit this area?
I'd say the cooler months,
Okay.
November to February.
That makes sense.
The humidity is lower then,
Yeah.
and it's just more comfortable for being out and about,
Yeah, that makes sense.
walking around, exploring.
Right, so wear comfy shoes.
Definitely. And pack light clothes.
Good advice.
Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah.
Don't forget to bring local currency for those amazing street food stalls.
That's such a good point.
Sometimes they don't take cards.
Good to know.
Yeah.
So we've talked about the historical stuff,
Yeah.
the economic side of things,
Yeah.
and we've even thrown in a few tips for travelers.
We try to be helpful.
But what is it really like to be in Phra Nakhon?
Well, it's hard to describe. It's more of a feeling. It's like you step into this district and you can feel the pulse of the city all around you.
Wow.
It's not just a tourist destination.
Yeah.
It's a glimpse into the soul of Bangkok.
That's a really beautiful way to put it.
It's where history and modernity intertwine. It's where you can find delicious food around every corner.
And some really great cannabis products, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Our sponsor, House of Pot.
They are just a quick trip away in Siloam.
Yeah, just hop on the SkyTrain.
Easy peasy.
And you'll be there in no time. 49122 Siloam Plaza, Siloam, Red Slum, Bangrak, Bangkok.
And, of course, you can find all that info in the show notes, too.
Absolutely.
Well, I think that just about wraps it up for our deep dive today.
Yeah.
Into the amazing Phra Nakhon District of Bangkok.
A must-see for any visitor.
Absolutely. And before we go, we just want to say a huge thank you
Yes,
to House of Pot Cannabis Dispensary
our wonderful sponsor.
for making this deep dive possible.
find them in Siloam when you visit Bangkok.
You can find all their info in the show notes.
Don't forget.
And until next time, happy travels, everyone.
Explore and enjoy.